ever pondered about the processes that unfold when testing the toxicity of a chemical? A method often employed is the OECD 423, also known as the Acute toxic class method. This method, while not designed to calculate an exact LD50, does provide a framework for determining exposure ranges where lethality is expected. So, how does it work? The OECD 423 method is a step-by-step process that uses 3 animals of a single sex per step, typically females. The mortality or moribund status of these animals dictates the number of steps needed, which averages between 2 to 4. The test chemical is administered using a stepwise procedure. The fate of the animals dosed at one step determines the next one. No further testing is required if there is no compound-related mortality. If there is, however, dosing of 3 additional animals with the same dose or at the next higher or lower dose level is carried out. When there's no information on a test chemical, for the sake of animal welfare, a starting dose of 300 milligrams per kilogram body weight is recommended. If information suggests mortality is unlikely at the highest starting dose level, which is 2,000 milligrams per kilogram body weight, a limit test is conducted. The time interval between treatment groups is determined by the onset, duration, and severity of toxic signs. Treatment of animals at the next dose is delayed, at least 48 hours, until survival of the previously dosed animals is confident. The preferred species for this method is the rat, although other rodents may be used. The animals used are healthy, young, and commonly used laboratory strains. They are kept in their cages for at least 5 days prior to dosing for acclimatization. The test chemical is administered in a single dose by gavage. Animals are observed individually after dosing, periodically during the first 24 hours, especially during the first 4 hours, and daily thereafter, for a total of 14 days. Individual weights of animals are determined before the test chemical is administered, and at least weekly thereafter. Weight changes are calculated and recorded. At the end of the test, surviving animals are weighed and humanely killed. All test animals, including those that die during the test or are removed from the study for animal welfare reasons, are subjected to gross necropsy. In summary, the OECD 423 method is a stepwise procedure with the use of 3 animals of a single sex per step. It allows for the determination of exposure ranges where lethality is expected and provides a robust framework for toxicity testing. This method, while not without its challenges, is a critical tool in the field of toxicology.